Welcome back to Factorio launch per second. Now, last episode we tried to improve throughput in the oil, which we were at least partly successful in, I think, and we connected up some of the various injection points and the extra from the oil and copper, the plastic and copper rather, and we added in the steel injection points into rows 2, 3 and 4. They were already in the first row. This episode I'm actually going to revisit oil just quickly. I've decided going in here is probably a bad idea because this is going to be stressed anyway by virtue of all of these trying to feed petroleum out this way. So this one should not go in there, and because of that I'm going to take that one out and I'm going to go back to a feeding over here strategy, which we will achieve by yeah, we won't go there, we'll go there. There we go. Now, this one I want to come over here. So it is a little bit messier, but I think that's better. And the other thing I'm going to do right now is I'm going to also connect this slot up to here. Hopefully that's better. Hopefully. Okay, that's part A of what I want to do. Part B is I want to blueprint all of the steel, basically including the train. Is there something here that I can use? What is that? I can probably use that. Let us go from here. Out to about there. And I'm just going to change this to steel. Create blueprint. Rotate it around. Find roughly where we're going to put it. Yeah, somewhere around about there, maybe. So we're going to have to do some tree clearance, of course. Come on. Let's start with clearing out that. Now, where did steel go? There it is. Whoops, that's not steel. That one. That one is steel. And there's some rocks in here, so I'm going to have to run around and kill the rocks. Look at this. That's just crazy. Yep, that's the orientation I want. Something like that. What are we missing? Are we completely in the network? That's the other question. Who would know? First of all, let's make one of these and place it in here. What are we missing? They all should be able to be created. Oh, you're unpowered, so you're not able to tell me what's going on. Zero available construction robots. Well, that's hardly surprising. That's a fairly big task I've just given it. Before we get too far down the track, I'm going to start putting in the God modules so that we don't have another power crash. And so that there's time for the bots to bring me some more God modules, or to build some more God modules and then bring them. Because I only have current request for 400 at once. Each of these machines takes about 6. I think there's, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Not quite sure how I ended up with 17, but I did. So that's 34 in each one of these. There's 4 lots of 4, so 16 by 17, 16 by 34 rather. Quite a few hundred, so we won't have enough God modules on us. And we'll need the bots to bring me some more. How come this row's doing so well, bots? There we go. That was 400 of them. Hardly started. So there's 6 per machine as well. What are we missing? Well, I guess all that makes sense. So this station here is going to be... Are you powered now? Yes, you are. Oh, we've actually got available construction robots. You are going to be called Iron Depot South. And if you're wondering, the reason why we're up to doing this is because I've added a few more depots in. So Iron 5 was over there, and then I came over here, cleared a little bit more area free of biters, put in copper 6, 7, 8, iron 6, 7, 8, copper 9, iron 9, copper 10 and iron 10, which should be enough to supply down here with 5 iron trains and an equivalent to the copper. Somewhere in here will be able to be supplied with 5 trains as well. How are we going? Have we got any more machines in yet? A few more. And I have another 400 God modules, so let's see about putting some of these in place. Whoops. Ah. That was not what I intended to hit. Oh. Excuse me. My daughter's given me her cold, bless her, but never mind. We can battle on. So the 13 release is not too far away. We need to be aware of that. Because I'd like to have this done, preferably by the time 13 drops. That would be the best scenario. Oh. Some of those already have modules. We'll have to come back when it's closer to finished, because it's building. The main factory is actually building supplies as we speak to fulfill the demand that we created, although as you can see, it's almost done. This is now only 55 left, so yeah, we're doing pretty well. I'm just going to put in enough so that, just to make sure we don't have another power crisis. That would be undesired. How are we doing? Seems to be well under control at the moment. Alright, let's leave that for a moment. What I want to do is head over to Copper 1, which is a somewhat stressed. In fact, even this tin looks a little bit stressed. I might deal with tin first since we're here. Basically, I'm just going to place that down. That should be in a network, I think. Yep. So the robot should come and deal with that. These guys can be picked up because they're not contributing. And that's a nothing, and that's a nothing. Here we go, let's get some God modules into these new ones. Now connect it up. Everywhere else seems to be okay for now. Is that one? It's still got some. That one's still got some. Yep. Okay. So that's fixed up. That's tin. Iron 1 down here. Is showing some signs of stress. These are not useful anymore. That one's not useful. That one is not useful. That one is not useful. This one is not useful. That one is not useful, but we could relocate it slightly and it would be useful. If it was to go there, we would get some value out of it, especially if we put some God modules into it. Anyway, so Iron 1's a little bit stressed. I think tin will be fine for now. there is another supply. No, that's silver. There's another supply of tin there, so we could kind of extend over there if we need to. The one that I'm really worried about, though, is neither of those two. It's actually Copper One. Now, Copper One supplied the main part of the factory for quite some time prior to it being converted, and look how stressed it is now. I mean, none of the others are anything like as bad as this. So what we're going to do basically is try and set up some miners along this part until it kind of dies completely, and then we'll probably move maybe up to here. So yeah, let's use robots to clear out the slot. None of those have any happiness left. Right, and robots. You guys can line up there. We're going to get 4 up here, only if we squish them, it would seem. So basically, not really. Let's quickly get some God modules in here. Hopefully I can get out. We get some more in here. That's it. God modules, of course, to extend their productivity as far as possible. But as you can see, even doing that, we are not going to get that much more out of this copper vein. For the all she wrote. Maybe let's do some quick tree felling. Diamond pickaxe. You just look at the tree and it falls down. Goodbye to those. Now, how many are we getting from here? Nothing. Nothing, 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 nothing. You two can go away, and that should fix up copper for us. For now, copper 1. Let's go back to where the robots were building our iron depot 2. I'll just wait for this train and then make my crossing. There we have it. It would appear that it's all in place. So, we need to connect up to the rail line, which is quite a way away. Way over here. Maybe from this one would be best. Yes, this is probably the best way in. And the length of the rail line will be plenty for giving us some sort of queuing. Also, where do I want the second copper? Copper's a little bit more condensed because it doesn't have to be converted into a further product. Maybe we could sort of come in through here, have it here. I keep calling the satellites radars, but of course they are satellites. We also have to fix that up as well. Well, maybe the best bet is if we actually enable Iron Depot South. So let's go and we'll come down here. Put in place a junction. Like so. And go and grab the fowl. Try and pick up some of this, some of the alien capsules on the way. I probably don't need that, and it probably causes issues for the trains, so let's get rid of it. Okay, Mr. Fowl. We're not stripping these guys out just yet. How much rail do you have on you? 340, that's not much. I'm not actually auto-supplying that foul. I probably should be, but since it's just there, it doesn't really matter that much. Is that enough? That's enough for our purposes. Jump on board the foul, and away we go. Now, I realise we haven't actually launched any rockets for a number of episodes. That's not going to continue to be the case for too much longer. We are... Oh, let's just back up. Okay, let's go while we can. We're slower than these other trains. A lot slower. But once we get past Iron 1 here, there isn't a lot of traffic in this direction just yet. We need to add them in. So our new junction is right here, and we will start, and away we go. Oh, we're out of rail signal, that's no good. Back up. I want you to be laying that rail signal. Let's get back to about here. I believe I've got some rail signal on me. So change the mode to maintenance mode, and start, and away we go. And we want to stop, probably come too far actually. Yes, I wanted to turn before we got to that point. Alright, back up. I might actually not make the fowl try and do this, because it probably won't do a very good job of it. We want to get through to there. Come through along here, connect up. Give me some more straights. Curve about there. No. Doesn't quite work. Try about there. Let's grab those signals back. Okay, and I would want one of these ones. There. Going back out, chain signal. You can have one of those, you can have one of those. I don't need to extend power along here, we have power. Iron depot south. We even have the coal, and it's even filled up. That's just fantastic. Okay. Val, how about you go to Iron Depot South? And we'll... Oh, no, 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 no! Get out of here. Foul. Go to foul. Oh, I should have thought of that. I just wanted to turn it around, basically. Never mind. Okay, well, that's probably a good point to end the episode. We have basically set up Iron Depot South. I'm, between episodes, going to pick up all the junk that's been put on the belt. Then, next episode, we will be connecting up Copper Depot South and creating our bus to duplicate what we're doing sort of in this top part. And also we need to connect in things. We need to connect in like the circuits. I don't know how much time we'll have next episode, but that and say the next one, connect in circuits, connect up the satellites, and then get back to some test firing. Now if you think everything's just going to work first off, I like your confidence, but I doubt it. We're probably going to have throughput issues somewhere along the line, or something hasn't been calculated out quite right. So we'll then spend a few episodes probably resolving those, and then do like a big finale when we do a timed 20 minutes of launching 1 per second, which should be 60 every minute, 1200 over a 20-minute period. I can't wait. Looking forward to seeing you in the next. Thanks for joining me in this one. Bye, folks.